Hello everyone, this is Manpreet. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Career Talks with Manpreet. So yes, today I invite Dr. Lipika on my channel. First of all, congratulations, Dr. Lipika, for your visa approval.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Yeah, please introduce yourself first.
Okay, I am Dr. Lipika Kapoor, and I have done a bachelor's in dental sciences here from Delhi, only from Sharda University. And right now, I'm a practicing dentist in Delhi itself. I have worked in few charitables, and currently, I'm working in a government hospital. So, yeah, that's all.
That's right. So you are an Indian dentist, and now you are planning for your future in Germany for your master dentistry program, right?
Yes, I wanted to pursue further qualifications from Germany,
Correct.
so I planned for same.
That's why I invite you on my channel so you can answer our more questions so that we can clear all doctor dentist doubts who are planning for their future in Germany. So thank you for your valuable time, first of all. And yes, actually, Dr. Lipika, number of times we get a queries from our doctors and dentists that can Indian dentists work in Germany? So we always answer these questions, but right now I want that as an Indian dentist, you can please answer this question: why you choose Germany? What's the scope in Germany for dentists, Indian dentists?
Yeah, okay. A lot of Indian dentists have this thing in mind that whether they are able to practice abroad or not. And as far as Germany is concerned, a lot of information is not also available on internet or YouTube. So many people are unaware about the steps and processes involved. But yes, Indian dentists can practice in Germany. There are few procedures involved, a number of steps involved, and we need to go through them. And after all the verifications and certifications required, we are eligible to practice in Germany. And I chose Germany because. Though there are language barriers there, but still I find it better than other countries because as far as Canada and US all is concerned, the BDS degree is not directly recognized in US. As far as US is concerned, then it gets very costly. You need to go there and get a DDS course done. And as far as Canada is concerned, then we need to go for an for an NDEB exam, which also demands a lot of patience and time. Germany also demands a lot of patience, but here what I like the most is that you get yourself trained in Germany and then you give the exam there only. But as far as other countries are concerned, you need to get a training from India. You need to do all the research, study from yourself only, and then you need to go to their countries and give the exam. So, which I find quite tricky to clear because we have never worked outside. We don't know how the atmosphere there is abroad. So that way I consider Germany better because nowadays they only need skilled professional workers. So they have started up with few training courses with the help of which we dentists can go there. We can do that training course, and after that training course we are eligible to appear from there for their exams, and then later on we can work as a dentist. We can do clinical practice there. So that's why I chose Germany. Moreover, Germany offers good scholarships as well, and the cost is quite cheaper when I compare it to other countries. And in return, we get, I guess, almost the same amount. The income is almost same as it is in other countries. So for dentistry, I think Germany is equally good as other countries are, and the advantages are more.
Nice,
So that's why I chose Germany.
very informative. Thank you. And like,
Yeah.
is German language is tough or easy? What you think while learning German language? What difficulties you face?
Actually depends from person to person. Like for we as doctors, if we have already studied so much, like I can say we used to have 19 20 subjects at a time, 12 subjects in our fourth year, and we have deadline, we have studied so much. So I wouldn't say, I would not say here that the German language would be that tough to do. It's doable, but then again it depends from person to person. Like I used to have fun while studying German, and later on it became kind of a hobby only. I used to enjoy studying German,
Ah, nice.
so it was refreshing for me. When I started initially, I also had that sort of fear whether I'll be able to crack the exam, Goethe and all. But then later on, I used to enjoy it, and I would say it's doable. It's doable. It's not that tough, and I won't also say that it's very easy, but it's doable. If you're willing to do, you can do.
Very nice. True. Okay, and what are the main requirements if you plan for Germany? Like you done BDS here, and second requirement is German language, right? Please explain in detail what are the main requirements if you plan for Germany. What do you think? What you need?
Okay, so firstly is well recognize your bachelor's degree, your dental BDS degree. It should be from a well recognized college from India. Then you need to have your language certificates, and you need there are like 5 levels of language: A1, A2, B1, B2, and C1. So 5 levels of German language. But for doctors, you need to do it till B2. B2 is the eligibility criteria. And then there are steps involved, which I guess we'll be discussing later on, or should I explain the steps here only?
As you wish. If you want to explain, we need to know who, although I know the process, but I want that my viewers know from you what all
Okay,
requirements,
so
language level, all.
who all are thinking for Germany, I would suggest them that you start with the language as soon as possible. You can start with A1, A2 from here from India only, or you can also do B1 also from India. And simultaneously, you need to apply for the verification processes that will be carried out in Germany itself. Like there is letter that is required for you to move further with your visa process, which is called as a deficit bescheid. So deficit bescheid is deficit means the things which are lacking, and if you overcome those things, you will be able to practice as a dentist in Germany. So when you receive that deficit bescheid, it would be mentioned in that yes, your degree is recognized. You are so and so dentist can come here to Germany. You are required to do uh, your leftover language level, suppose it's B2 or whatever. Then you are required to do a training course. Basically there are two steps involved here. Like once you are done with the language, you need to do the language till B2 level, and once you are done with it, now there are two steps involved in the process. One is FSP, to clear FSP, and the other one is to clear KP. So FSP is the full form is Fachsprachprüfung, which we do for a temporary license. So once we are done with B2, we need to go for a training. There are number of training language schools available in Germany where you can get yourself admitted, and then you can do a training from there. It would be of 2 to 3 months, or I guess for 2 months or 1 month, like depending from institute to institute. And after that training, you need to go for an exam. For an exam, that is your Fachsprachprüfung (FSP) exam, and that is basically an exam for around 60 minutes. 60 minutes, and basically in that exam they'll be checking your language efficiency, right? How well you speak German. So and after that FSP exam, you will be getting a temporary license. With that temporary license, you can start working, but you cannot do independent practice. You will be working under under somebody's supervision, yeah, under a specialist. So
And this
that way you
temporary
can
license
earn.
valid only for 2 years, no?
Yeah, that is valid for only 2 years, and within that duration of 2 years, you need to appear for the your permanent exam by which you can get your permanent license, and that is your KP exam, that is Kenntnisprüfung. And once you clear with that, then you can practice independently as well. So these are basically the main steps involved. But here in India, the most important thing is that you need to get your deficit beside from there, and simultaneously you can do the language from some language institutes, or there are number of languages. And but the exam, you need to clear the exam of Max Mola Bhavan only, Goethe, which is in CP. There are
Up
many
to
more
B1
branches of
level.
them also
Yeah,
throughout
up to
India.
B1 level, it's mandatory to complete before visa filing.
Yeah, for deficit beside, it's the eligibility criteria is B1. So
After
it's
reaching
good if
it,
we do till B1. Yes.
after reaching, you have to do B2 before clearing before the registration of FSP.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's mandatory for doctors, all the doctors, to do till B2, and in some states, I guess C1 is also mandatory. But as far as my case is concerned, I will do till B2 because my state recognizes B2. So.
Correct. Actually, we also assist till B1 from home country, and B2 are also government funded through some organizations in Germany, and they also assist
Mm.
for the FSP registration. We will talk on this later. Let's continue this
Okay.
topic first. Yeah. So when you
Okay. Okay.
start process with us, and we assist you for the line for your deficit process, once you receive your deficit and parallelly you complete your language, then your file comes at visa process. What queries you face in the visa interview time?
Okay, here I would like to mention that many students, like for student visa, you need to go VFS, that is your visa application center. And but as far as doctors are concerned, you need to book an appointment in the embassy itself. So I was also confused. We also got confused over this, but as I got guidance from Career Talks, and we book an appointment for ourselves in embassy only, and it should be under the category called employment visa healthcare professionals. So and then you will be called to embassy. You will be getting an appointment letter. With you will take that appointment letter along with you. You will go to embassy, and they'll verify all your documents, all the what your all your documents along with the deficit beside. They'll keep it with them, and they might check your German skills as well. Not that much. They'll ask you to introduce yourself in German and little bit articles and all. Nothing much.
Mhm.
So that's
But
how the
regarding
visa interview
your
goes.
dentist terms also in German language at the time
No,
of
no,
visa interview,
no,
nothing.
no. They will just ask to introduce yourself in German. That's all. The basic German. They'll just see whether you are capable of speaking or not. You shouldn't be like completely dumb, na. So
Correct.
they just check it.
They
Nothing more.
verify that
If you
Goethe
have the document anyway, you'll get the visa. But still, they check. I don't know why, but they do.
documents are not fake. You not cheat. You got this Goethe
Yeah,
certificate with your hard work.
yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's a lengthy process or it's a faster one?
I would say it's quite a lengthy process. It demands patience, consistency. 1.5 years, 1 to 1.5 years, like it will take anyway.
Hmm.
It might take
Sometimes
longer
approx
as well.
1 year is enough, but in some cases it goes up to 1.5 also.
Yeah, depending on the situation of the country, like war, ho gaya, COVID, and all that, due to all that stuff. So
Correct.
it,
Yeah,
we can
and
say
this
that.
process deficit will come in 6 to 7 months, but for dentists it will take 9 to 10 months, sometime 1 year also. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
for dentists, it takes time. I've also seen this, like for MBBS, it's quite
fast
easy. Their
process.
deficit comes earlier than us. Yes.
So what documents you need at the time of visa submission?
At the time of visa submission, we will be needing all our academic documents, that your BDS degree, your mark sheets, first year, second year, third year, final year, and your internship completion certificate, matlab all your academic qualification degrees, your 10th certificate, 12th certificate, and yes, all the academic certificates. Then Goethe certification, your language course certification, that you have cleared the exam till so and so level. So you need a Goethe certificate till A2 or B1 level. B1 level, you'll be needing it. then yes, you will be needing an admission letter for FSP course. If you have done B2 from India, then you need an admission letter for FSP course. And if you haven't finished B2 yet, then you need to get a B2 letter as well from there, as well as for FSP course. And other than that, the block account opening details that we have already opened a block account, so that letter you would be needing. And yes, insurance, health and travel insurance for I guess 6 months. So yeah, and deficit beside, most importantly deficit beside, so
Like,
these
then
documents
any
need to
doctor
be.
or dentist registered file with us. Initially, we start the language classes, and parallelly we apply documents for deficit beside. So once you get the
Hmm.
deficit beside, and then we need your B1 Goethe certificate. With the help of these two documents, visa file will be completed. Right?
Yes, yes.
Correct. Okay, this is the journey in India. And after reaching Germany, little bit you already explained that after reaching Germany, there's a need of B2 level and also FSP registration, then FSP preparation, FSP exam, which helps to get the
Hmm.
temporary license. And it's valid of
Hmm.
2 years, then plan for the KP exam. And after KP, you are free to work independently. Nice.
Yeah, after KP, you are free to work independently. Absolutely right.
Correct.
So, firstly, like after the language is done, a little bit of training for FSP exam, and I won't say like little bit. It's tough. You need to work very hard for same. And after FSP, once you get a temporary license, you can start looking for jobs also, if that's allowed in your state, and you can work under a specialist, under supervision, and side by side simultaneously you can prepare for your Kenntnisprüfung exam, and then you can apply for same. Once you clear it, then you are a dentist in Germany, and you can do independent practice as well.
Nice.
So this is in brief. This
Correct.
is
And
what all
there are
is
also
involved.
some government organizations who fund for the FSP and B2 classes for doctors and
Yeah.
dentists also.
Yeah, I would like to mention here, like, you don't have to pay a lot and lots of money for same. Everything is government funded. There are many institutes that come under these government funded organizations, from where you can do your FSP, your B2 language courses, for almost for free. Matlab, government will fund for it.
Correct. Here
So
in
it's better
India,
to go for them instead of going for private institutes, I would say.
correct. Here in India, number of consultants charging from doctors 1, 8, 18 lakh, 20 lakh, 15 lakh. There are the package system only apply for this deficit and registration for FSP
Yes.
B2. Strange.
Yes. So I would like to say that don't go for such people, because the process doesn't demand that much of money. My experience with Career Talks was very nice, and well, everything was well, they guided me also really well. And the counselors who are demanding 18 lakhs for the procedures, it's for nothing. So don't go for such traps, because most of the things are government funded. Rest, basically you need to pay for the block account that you
That is
anyway
also
you.
your amount, which are you allowed to
And
do to
that's also
use for
your
yourself.
amount.
Yeah,
But try to do a proper research by yourself also, and go for government. Try to go for government funded organizations. Paying 18 lakhs for same, uh, I don't think it's
correct.
actually required.
So, any special message for Indian dentists for German career?
Yeah, I would like to say all those who are planning for Germany, you need to be very much patient and hardworking. And if you have like decided that we want to go to Germany only, then just stick to it. Try to be more and more efficient as far as your language is concerned, because language is very important, more than your handwork, because they might teach you working there, but they won't they're very particular about their language, so you need to have really good language skills. uh, so yes, language should be very good. And other than that, also a little bit handwork is also required. You need to know things. It's not like you know nothing, you haven't dealt with patients, and straight away you are going there. So I would suggest you to do some of clinical practice here as well, so you gain some experience. And then yeah, language is very important.
Right.
Patience to wait. You will have to wait for a year or so, so you need to have patience.
Yeah.
So
Actually, our some
language.
doctors received in 6 to 7 months also. But in your case, yeah, it takes more time. So you can say that
Mm.
1.5 years. No worries.
Yes,
When
yes,
you are
yes.
planning to fly now, you already have a visa in your hand.
I'm planning to fly in March, mid-March or by March end.
Great. So thank you, Dr. Lipika, for this valuable session and this valuable time. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thanks a lot. And I would also thank you. I would like to thank Career Talk that they have been very consistent with me. They used to attend me whenever, in case of any doubt, they used to attend me irrespective of the time. So I would like to thank them for their help, for their support throughout.
Thank you so much. Thank
Thank you.
you. All the best for
Okay.
your journey.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.